Hey everybody, how's it going? So, as you can see, I got a new do over the weekend. Uh, Thursday, I think it was, on the way home, I got a little haircut, you know. It was about time. It really was. Long time coming. And it's not bad. It looks a little weird because of the hard hat, but, hey, whatever. Um, Still, I think it looks good. I feel a lot better with it, so it feels more like me. So, yeah, crazy weekend. Awesome weekend. Um, let's see where to start. I got the haircut. Then Friday, we had the company outing. So went there with the wife and little boy there. Had a good time. Showed him around to all my friends from work and my wife too. It's funny. She ended up seeing somebody that she knew from a place she used to work. Used to be her old boss. Turns out her boyfriend and me, they both work for the same company. So we were both at the outing. We just happened to see each other. It was crazy. It was crazy cool. So that was fun seeing them there and seeing some old coworkers haven't seen in a long time. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Got a little gift basket with some little fidget spinners and all sorts of bubbles and all sorts of stuff. It was a good time. So that was Friday. We got back and her brother came by to help us put some more stuff up, fix some more things, actually make some cupcakes for the next 2 days, because Saturday and Sunday, the next 2 days, we celebrated his birthday, so both days, 2 birthdays. And so Saturday we had all the friends come over, and so that was pretty cool. I got to see a lot of friends I haven't seen in a long time. But everyone came by to see us, but they also came to see the little guy, to see him for his first birthday. So we had some of the moms and stuff of our friends come over too. But it was really good. Place was pretty packed, but everyone had a good time. Even though everyone comes from kind of different backgrounds and stuff, I think everyone had a really good time. And of course, my wife said not to bother, don't bring gifts. No need to feel compelled to bring gifts, but of course everyone did because it's his first birthday. What are you gonna do? Not bring gifts? I love her, but I knew there was no way anyone was gonna listen to that. Of course I would bring a gift. So anyway, that was a great time. What was kind of funny about that was actually, people we're getting to that age now where late is a subjective term, an objective term. Basically, the last person there was her brother from the night before, and so he was with us watching YouTube videos and stuff. And dude, first my wife was passing out on the couch, and then I started passing out on the couch. And he's like, yo, I'm just gonna get going. And I'm like, sorry, man. It's just, we're all so tired here. And he's like, I get it. It's cool. So he went home. I looked at the clock, and it was 10:30, dude. It was 10:30, and everyone went home, and we were passing out. It was actually kind of funny. It felt like 1 in the morning. It felt like 1 in the morning, and it was 10:30. So it was funny, but I went to bed. Next day, we woke up. Our son woke us up, and it's typical as it is, around 7 or something like that. We all slept in a little bit, but it was it felt much better. It felt more refreshed because of all the rest we had. But then the next day, Sunday, right? So Sunday we had a family party. So we ended up going to my parents and having kind of close family, and my wife's family too. So it was really good. Of course, her brother, who helped us set up the day before, he couldn't make it, but her youngest brother made it with his girlfriend and my grandmother and both her parents, and it was a really good time. And she was kind of nervous about that too, because her parents are divorced, so she thought there'd be some tension, but it was great. everyone got along. Everyone was there for one reason, to have a good time and to celebrate, you know, my son's birthday. So, two super successful days. Couldn't have been happier. Um, but now it's Monday again. Got to get back into that working kind of attitude, and stuff's going a little tricky with the the side job there, the personal, business thing on the side there. It's going a little tricky because of all the weekend got all used up, and now this next upcoming weekend I have to go to a wedding, so that's kind of going to be shot too. So work is slowing down a little bit, and it's really irking me because I want to get working for myself soon. I told you this. I don't want to be working for another company much longer, but it looks like I'm going to be forced to for a little bit longer, with the insurance and with everything else. But at this point, I don't even care. I'm going to force it to happen if that's what it takes, because God put it in my heart. He said that I should do this, and He compelled me to do it, and I'm gonna do it now. Now He's gonna have to stop me. Now He's gonna have to say, nope, don't do it right now, because I've set my mind to it, and I'm gonna do it. And so I was apprehensive before, but now I'm motivated. It's gonna happen. So, look out, I guess. But I got so sidetracked. So back at work now, they want me doing 10s. So that takes away time during the week I can do after work stuff, and the stuff happening during the weekend is taking up time. So, and plus two, my wife's pregnancy, man. I gotta talk about that a little bit too. So we're about 13 weeks, 2 days, and yesterday at the end of the day of my my son's second party there, we were getting ready to go home, and she noticed some bleeding, some spotting, and some like discharge, and she's been really nervous. She's been really upset since then. So we don't want to think that it could be a miscarriage, because it'd be a kind of a late miscarriage. Like if it happens, it usually happens in the first few weeks or something like that. This is already, we're 13 weeks in, almost 14 weeks. It's very unlikely that it happens at that point unless there's some kind of a traumatic accident. So we really don't want that to be the case. And so she went to the doctor today, and they said that she's all right. She's got, they got a good heartbeat, and that they kind of looked around, and they do see some kind of places where there's like some sort of scratching, I guess, the cervix or the uterus or something. They think that maybe just the placement of everything right now is causing like some sort of a damage, but that as the uterus continues to expand, from the fetus growing and everything, that it'll separate out more and it'll be okay. I don't really know all the details. I haven't gotten home yet to really talk to her about it, but it sounded good. Like it sounded positive, like that everything's still very healthy and going well. So, that's a good thing. But admittedly, we're pretty nervous, and she's pretty anxious anyways. So this did not do a lot of good to help her with that. So I'm not happy about it, but I wouldn't say I'm nervous either. I trust in God. I know that if something were to happen, then that would be His will, and so be it. We'd have to deal with that. But I really don't want her to have to go through that. That would be a nightmare. So, you know, I'm praying really hard that everything continues to go well, and you know, we see this child to full term, and you know, have another baby. That's what we really want. So we'll see how it goes. And but I had to mention that. I think it was probably the last thing I wanted to talk about because I talked about it literally everything else, all the good stuff. But it's one of my top worries right now, and admittedly, even though the stuff going on with my side job, my business, if you will, is, you know, meaningful to me, I want to do more with it. It's nothing compared to what what I'm concerned about for my family. So anyway, that's it for today. It's a bit of a long one, but you know, it is what it is. I hope the quality didn't get destroyed with this here, but I got a phone still. What am I supposed to do? So I might actually be getting it checked out pretty soon. You know, make sure I can get the microphone working properly, and you know, maybe get a new case. This one's pretty busted. So anyways, I'll let you know if I ever do that. It's not super important. But until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Bye.